Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get into tonight's messages. Okay. So we have a Knight of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Queen of Coins here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. Could be dealing with some type of legal situation here with the Justice card here. Okay. There's definitely something that's going on in a court of law here, okay? There's some lies that's being told in a court of law here, okay? Because the Seven of Swords is sitting right here next to the Justice card, okay? I definitely feel like there's an air sign and there is a earth sign who may have been back and forth in court, going to court pertaining to something, okay? But there's a lot of lies that's been told in the court of law. Like, these individuals have perjured themselves in the court of law here, okay? I do also feel like that this legal matter could be pertaining to some type of something being stolen. But there's a lot of manipulation and deception around this situation, okay? I feel like this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they've been sneaking and creeping, trying to get away with doing something here. And there's definitely a decision that is going to be made pertaining to this situation, a legal decision here, okay? There's a lot of gossip and rumors here that's going on about what's happening as well, okay? So let's see what else is going on here, okay? So we got another air sign out here. Now we have the King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. As well, we have the Strength card under this Queen of Coins here. This Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they're trying to be strong and stand their ground in the situation here. Trying to have courage or faith within a situation here, okay? But I feel like something has been a struggle in some type of way pertaining to these legal decisions that's going on here, okay? Whatever is going on in a court of law, it is pertaining to a will in some type of way, okay? Maybe some type of life insurance policy or will, okay? Because we actually have the wheel here, which is the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Whatever these legal proceedings that are going on is pertaining to some type of finances, money, resources, okay? It's pertaining to these individuals trying to get this wheel to turn in their favor here, okay? I feel like there's a King of Wands who is involved, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, okay? This could be someone else involved with these individuals, okay? Or this could be someone who is proceeding over this legal case here, okay? I feel like this individual have found out the lies, figured out the lies, okay? The deceptions that was going on pertaining to this situation here, okay? Yeah, this King of Wands found out some things that was hidden, that was secret, things that was being done behind the scenes here. This King of Wands is the individuals who is making this legal decision here, okay? This King of Wands could be the judge in this situation here, okay? Yeah. This situation definitely has to do with some type of finances, money, or resources here, okay? There was some type of betrayal that happened pertaining to this situation here, okay? But there has been several people wrapped up in the court of law in an actual legal battle, okay? For some type of insurance, some type of will, some type of inheritance, of some kind here. We have multiple air signs here, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay. So there could obviously be more than one air sign involved here. Okay. Along with a earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here. Okay. But there's been a lot. There was some lying. There was some cheating. There was some stealing, some manipulation. A lot of sneaky things that went on behind the scenes. Okay. Pertaining to something that has been going on in a court of law. Okay. Yeah. These individuals involved are feeling burdened. Okay. Individuals involved could be feeling very defensive and hostile. Okay. Towards the situation here. I do feel like that somebody was sacrificed, okay? Somebody was killed for money, okay? And the legal I can't even say the word right now. The legalities, okay? Yeah, there it goes, okay? Pertaining this situation, pertaining this person's like assets, okay? Finances, money, resources, property, is what has been tied up in a court of law here, okay? Somebody has been very defensive about this. There's an air sign here who has been very defensive about this, okay? The person who died is an air sign as well, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here, okay? This person has someone who is related to him or someone who is close to him, okay, is the one who has been very defensive over this situation, over this case, okay, and who was involved with sacrificing this individual for the money in the first place here, okay? We got the High Priestess here. So this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here that's trying to stand their ground, is trying to stay strong in this situation here, okay? This could be because of some type of secret knowledge, secret information, okay? This Queen of Pentacles is aware of secret things that was done. Like, this Queen of Pentacles, there was a lot of things that was done in secret, okay? This earth sign has worked with others since this person's death in an effort to get this money. But I feel like this earth sign also know what was done or what went on pertaining this person's death as well, okay? Because this earth sign definitely holds some type of secret information, secret knowledge pertaining to this situation here, okay? And this is the reason why this person is trying to be strong in this situation, okay? Trying to have strength, courage, faith in this situation here, okay? Because they know the secrets, okay? The secrets about the money that they're trying to get away with, it's taking, as well as the secrets about this person surrounding this person's death, okay? Spirit, give us further clarification here pertaining to the situation. So we have the devil here. The devil is always in the details, honey. The devil sits here with justice in the will here, okay? So yeah, what we have here, guys, is, okay, and yeah. This is somebody's father here. There's an emperor here who was a king of swords. So this king of swords is this emperor here. This person was a father, somebody's father here, who was an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person passed away, okay? And there has been another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? As well as possibly a fire sign, if this fire sign is not the judge here, okay? Back and forth in a court of law pertaining to financial proceedings, okay, as it relates to this situation here, okay? But the thing about this is here with the devil here, okay, these individuals are chained to the devil, okay? They've got addictive patterns of behavior, so I feel like this is something that has been done before, okay? There's other individuals around them who have been sacrificed, okay, for money. purposes. Okay, not only that, I feel like these individuals are sold out to the satanic powers that be. I feel like they have taken some type of oath. They made a deal with the devil. They're under contract here. Okay, they're chained to this devil. They're devil worshippers here. Okay, and these are the individuals. These are these devilish, demonically possessed as individuals who's been trodden in and out of court, lying, pertaining to someone's death, pertaining to a will here, okay, in an effort to get something to go in their favor here, okay. But I do feel like the judge proceeding over this case, okay, has found out about these lies and these deceptions, has found out that something was stolen, has found out how these people were trying to sneak and get away with something, okay, has found out about all the things that was hidden, that was secret, that was going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors here, okay. We've got the magician here. Not only were these people lying, cheating, and stealing, manipulating, they were trying to control this situation even. These individuals, the audacity of these bitches. These individuals even tried to do some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on the judge, okay, over this case, okay. They did magic on the judge, magic on the lawyers, magic on insurance company, magic on any and everybody related to this case. They even did magic to like slow down the proceedings, to have them stalled or altered in some type of way here, okay. They have been doing magic throughout this entire time, okay, pertaining to this case. Yeah, and it's about a large lump sum of money here. I'm telling you, this is about a large lump sum of money here. But there's going to be a decision that is made in this case here, okay? There will be justice brought to this, balance brought to this legal situation, okay? There will be justice, okay? But there's a lot of lies, deception, manipulation going on here, okay? And a legal decision is going to be made here. Yeah, even the Seven of Swords. Even the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Seven of Coins came out again. You got the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Coins at the bottom of the deck here, okay? Yeah. So I'm going to take both of these because they were stuck together. The Seven of Swords, again, coming out again. We already got the Seven of Swords here. We know that these people are lying. We know that these people are cheating. We know that these people stole something, manipulated something, altered something, forged something, changed something in an effort to get something to go in their favor here pertaining to this money here. They lied, they cheated, they stole, they snuck, they creeped. They tried to get away with this money and they worked hard in an effort to get it here, okay? But there is going to be a legal decision that is made, okay? And this decision is going to bring a lot of burdens, okay, on others pertaining to this large lump sum of money here, okay? Because I feel like the truth of the matter has come out. Yeah, this fire sign here, because he's at the bottom of the deck here, okay? He's the one who is making this legal decision. There's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, who is the judge in this case, okay? He is the honorable sitting judge in this situation, okay? Who's going to be making a legal decision pertaining to this, okay? I feel like this case has been prolonged for like so long. I feel like this has been held up in a court of law, possibly even years. Yeah. See, these individuals are in constant thought, deep thought about this situation here, okay? About what's going on, okay? Yeah. And there's a community. There's a community of individuals who's aware of what's going on, who's even thinking about and talking about this situation here, aware of the secrets that's being kept pertaining to this person's death, pertaining to what's going on with this money, pertaining to these legal proceedings here. Okay. And we have official person here. Okay. So this is definitely a legal decision that is being made. This is definitely a court matter here. Okay. Pertaining to some great fortune here. Okay. This is definitely a large lump sum of money. Okay. This is definitely a large lump sum of money. Spirit. Yeah, these individuals work hard. They worked hard to try to get things to go in their favor. They worked hard. They lied. I'm telling you, these folks perjured themselves in a court of law. Every last one of them. Every last one of them in multiple different ways. Okay. They went in court and lied and said they were the rightful owners of a will, of an inheritance or something. They work hard. These individuals lied. They cheated. They stole. They manipulated. They did. I mean, they didn't even stop. They stopped at nothing. They even resorted to doing black magic and voodoo, witchcraft type of practices on any and everybody working on this case. Any and everybody that they wanted to try to get over on in an effort to take this. Okay. And I feel like the judge found out about it here. Okay. This is pertaining to some sudden wealth here. Okay. Yeah. Pertaining to somebody's death. I told you. Somebody died. There was a King of Swords who died. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini individual here. Okay. There's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, who is the honorable sitting judge in this court case. Okay. He's going to be making a legal decision about this person's death. Okay. Spirit, please give us further clarification. What's going on here? What else do we need to know as it relates to this situation? Yeah. These people, we got the enemy here. Spirit is saying they're the enemy. We got the enemy here. Spirit saying that they the enemy, honey. And they sitting here, they worry, honey. They can't get their mind off of this situation here, okay? They have manipulated this situation as much as they possibly could, okay? There's some finances, money, resources, even some property, a home even, that's involved in this, yeah. The community know that these people were involved with stealing something, stealing this money. Okay? And that's what they're trying to get away with. Spirit is saying that they're the enemy. Spirit is saying that they stole this. Okay? This Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual was involved with stealing something, okay? I feel like there could this because the enemy is under this Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here, okay? But I feel like this Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini could have used this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person to steal something, like some type of documentation, some type of information from someone else in an effort for them to try to steal this, okay? So we have Lord here that sits here with official person. This is someone in power, someone in authority, someone in influence, okay? This would be the judge here, okay? Who is proceeding over this case here, okay? This person here, this official person, this Lord, this judge here, he know that a theft went on here. He know that these individuals are the enemy, okay? He know that these people were involved in something illegally here, okay? It is so crazy though. It's so crazy because these people, the magician, y'all, came out with the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands, okay? They have lied to this judge pertaining to the situation and tried to sneak and creep and get away with what they were doing, with what they stole. But my spirit guides are telling me that they even did witchcraft on this judge to try to sway this judge's opinion, change this judge's mind, get this judge to rule in their favor. These people smooth lost their damn mind. So we have consultation, or excuse me, consolation, okay? Here with toil and labor here, okay? Now, consolation is a type of counseling or comfort after a loss or disappointment, okay? These individuals involved in this situation, there is going to be loss or disappointment here, okay? That they work so hard to try to pull off here, okay? But the judge has found out about the things that's hidden, about the things that's secret, about the lies and the deception, okay? About what's going on here. Yeah, and see, this judge is making a decision based off of all these things that was hidden, all these things that was secret, all these things that was done in the dark, was done behind scenes, was done behind closed doors. This judge is making a decision off of this lies, this trickery, this manipulation, this theft, okay, of this money here that they work so hard to try to get, okay? Yeah, and they sitting here in deep thought about this. About this sudden wealth here, okay? This large lump sum of money here. They can't stop thinking about it. They can't get it off their mind. That's why you got thoughts here, and it even ends with this deck. It ends with thoughts. These enemies can't get this off their mind here, okay? They know they stole. They know they lied to the damn judge here, okay? And there's going to be some type of loss or disappointment in this legal battle in this case here, okay? But this is crazy. Yeah, and you got money and waiting at the bottom of the deck. These people have been sitting around waiting to get this money. Okay? But this fire sign, this Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo judge, he's about to make a decision about this person's death pertaining to this money here. Okay? Spirit, please give us further clarification for this reading. Are there any more messages that I need to share with the collective? Yeah. So we have fake family here, okay? Spirit is saying that these individuals are fake. They're phony. Fraudulent ass individuals here, okay? Okay? They worked hard. This fake family worked hard to steal this money after this person's death, okay? Worked so hard that Spirit is even saying, where to go? Spirit is even saying that they backstabbed others to get what they wanted, y'all, okay? It's crazy. This was ultimate betrayal here. This was ultimate betrayal that these people partook in, was a part of, okay, to try to get what they wanted. All these people cared about was the money. I doubt very seriously these people grieved, even grieved for the, you know, over the loss of this person, because my spirit guides is telling me that this other Aquarius, Libra, Gemini individual, they are the ones who sacrificed this King of Swords here. This other Aquarius, Libra, this other Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. Okay, there's two air signs here. One sacrificed the other. And this air sign and this earth sign came together to steal something so they can get the money from this person here. And that's the reason why we have fake family here. Work hard. They worked hard to steal this here, okay? They stabbed individuals in the back to get this as well, okay? They plotted against someone to get this as well, okay? Spirits say this was ultimate betrayal, and they worked in schemes of teams together in an effort to do this. Yeah. This is crazy. This is really crazy. What I tell you. All folks care about is money. Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages. What other messages do we need to know as it relates to this situation here? If you are in dealings with these people, okay, if these are your family members, or you related to these people in any type of way, Spirit wants you to be careful who you trust. You can't trust these people. These folks that's involved in this case here, okay, you can't trust these people. At all. Yeah, we have here they're spreading lies. These people could even be in a court of law lying on you, lying about you, okay, in an effort to try to steal this money. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors that's going around that's spreading about what's going on with this case, with this situation, about this money, about what's going on. Spirit says let your intuition guide you, okay? We got Secret 7 witches here, okay? So individuals involved in this could be, you know, they could be within a coven of witches, okay? Yeah, we have here somebody close to you is a warlock or a male witch as well here, okay? So we got some women and some men involved in this shit, okay, who are clearly involved in some type of witchcraft here, okay? I'm telling you, that's the reason why the magician card came out here with the 7 of swords. And these people lied to the judge, honey. They didn't care who they lied to. They wanted to seal this, get this, win at all costs. Spirit wants you to move in silence and listen to your intuition, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that this is a low down and dirty shame, what these people have done, what they have been a part of, okay? I feel like if you are connected or related to these people in any type of way, they could have been doing things to keep you in the blind about this situation here, to keep you from finding out what was going on or whatever pertaining to this situation. Yeah, but you definitely cannot trust these people. They have spread lies behind your back, spread lies about this situation here. I mean, they lying to any and everybody that they come into contact with here, okay? Yeah, these people are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you here, okay? This could be something that was supposed to come to you, okay? In some type of way. Yeah, spirits say they want your gift, so they stole it. They stole it, and they went and lied in a court of law about it. Yeah, they stole it. They've been doing all type of things in the dark, okay? They've been doing all type of things in the dark here, okay? We got wickedness in high places. They even have been linked up with some people high up. Maybe some people, they know some people that work in the courthouse. They know some people that work in law enforcement. They know some people who are lawyers or something, okay? But they're with this wickedness in high places here, this beast system 666, they got some connections with somebody that works in the government somewhere on some level. Okay? Yeah, spirits say they the devil in disguise here. You need to protect yourself from these people. Okay? Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages. Are there any other messages? Yes, spirits say they cowards. Just period. Spirits say they cowards and they pure evil. Okay? Pure evil at the bottom of the deck here. Okay? Let's see if we can get a few cards to figure out what's going on. Somebody's grandma or grandpa is involved in this situation. Let's see if we can get some more. Yeah, it came back out. Okay. You got a grandma or a grandpa. Okay. Who is involved with this, with stealing this money from you. With stealing your gifts. Something that was left for you. They didn't want you to have. Spirit, who else is involved? Who else is involved in this situation? They've been doing some witch coven rituals against you as well, Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying they control freaks. These individuals are a part of some type of secret society. Some of them are a part of some type of secret society where they're under contract of some kind. Okay? Which means some of them could have been paid from somebody else to lie, to work against you here. Spirit, who else is involved here? Let me split this up. This deck up. Who else is involved in this situation, please? Who else is involved, Spirit? Yeah, there's hidden enemies that's involved in this, Spirit is saying. Okay? Spirit is saying that you've got some crazy cousins, they're strong crackheads that's involved in this situation. Okay, as well, Spirit. Who else is involved in this? Yeah, this was a setup. Okay? They did this to set you up, to work against you. Spirit, who else is involved in this? Yeah. This person, this King of Swords, he was sacrificed. Okay? So they could get away with stealing this money. Okay? But they never wanted you to have it. I feel like they didn't know until after they sacrificed him that it was all coming to you. And this pissed them off. And they started forging things, altering things, changing things, manipulating things, stealing things. Okay? And all kinds of things to steal this from you. Spirit, who else is involved in this? Your mother could be involved. Somebody's mother could definitely be involved. Whoever this man was that passed away, this was either your father or your grandfather. For somebody that you had a father and a grandfather who passed away and they both left you something. And these people stole it from you. For those of you who had a father who passed away, your grandmother and other family members on your dad's side and other people that you were close to was involved with stealing that. For those of you who had a grandfather who died, this grandfather probably was on your mother's side. Well, it could have been your mother or your father's side. You know what's strange? You know what's strange? To be honest with you, the crazy thing about this, and I picked this up last night, guys, okay? There is somebody, you have been left multiple inheritances, and they were all stolen. Somebody has a mother, or excuse me. Somebody has a father and two grandfathers that passed away, and they all left you something. Your father left you something in a will or an inheritance, or it's from an insurance policy. You have a grandfather on your mother's side who left you, I want to say, a house. Maybe even money. But there was money that was left by your father. There was a house that was left by the grandfather on your mother's side. And I feel like there was money and or property that was left by your grandfather on your dad's side. For somebody, your dad and your dad's dad, which would be your grandfather, has passed away. And they both left you something. You also have a grandfather that passed away on your mother's side who left you something. Somebody is supposed to have, was beneficiaries in 3 different wills. 3 different inheritances, and they were stolen. Somebody has had multiple inheritances stolen from them. Spirit, who else is involved in this situation, please? These people rejected you as well. They worked against you. They rejected you. They bullied you. They ridiculed you. They judged you. They put you down. They left you out. They left you hanging. Yes, Spirit's saying there were shiesty individuals in on this setup here, okay? So you got a grandma, a grandpa, hidden enemies, crazy cousins, shiesty individuals in on the setup, okay? Yeah. You got a mother or a father involved in this, okay? Spirit is saying that these folks are control freaks. Spirit is saying these folks are control freaks here. They didn't want you to have nothing. This is so sick. I don't understand how these sorry bastards can want everything for themselves. We got male and female here, okay? So Spirit just wants you to know that there were men and women involved, okay? And involved with taking this from you. These wills, these inheritances. Spirit, what else? Who else is involved in this situation? Is there any other person involved in this situation? I'm just seeing being investigated. So I feel like these people are being investigated for this. I am so tired of this energy. This has been going on for so many damn years, for so damn long. It's like, how long? How fucking long does it take to get this shit done? Somebody's mother, your mother tried to kill you as well. These people tried to come together to kill you, to prevent you from getting these inheritances, these wells. Okay? Spirit wants you to know that as well. Spirit, who else is involved? And see, this is the reason why I seen great fortune and sudden wealth. I feel like, I'm telling you, there's multiple things for someone. I almost feel like there are like multiple inheritances is involved here. Okay, that is meant for someone, okay? And I feel like all together it's very, like, it's a lot, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that your sister or your brother is involved in this here. Spirit, who else is involved in this situation? I keep seeing ruthless pimp. I don't know who the hell called themselves pimping, honey. But somebody either in your family or that you know or something is a ruthless pimp that's involved in this. Yeah. You also have an ex that's involved here as well. You have a ex-girlfriend or boyfriend here who's involved in this. This ex tried to kill you. This ex teamed up with your mother and they both tried to kill you because they're jealous of you. Okay? Because they didn't want you to have the success here. Okay? There's a karmic who set up divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? There's a karmic who set up divine masculine, divine feminine, and kept you all from coming together. Okay? You're going to be receiving these gifts. I feel like maybe what was taken is going to come back to you in some type of way. These people came up with a whole lot of plots, plans, schemes. So thus far, guys, we got grandma, grandpa, hidden enemies, crazy cousins, shicey individuals in on the setup, mother, father, sister, brother, ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, and your mother tried to kill you to cover their tracks because they're jealous of you. Okay? Somebody's husband or wife is involved in this as well. If you were married to someone, okay, they're involved with this, in this setup here, okay? If you've never been married with someone, but you and your ex are no longer together anymore, okay? There could have been some type of fraudulent marriage. Okay? This person could have teamed up with your family. They could have did some type of fraudulent marriage to make it seem like they were married to you. You were incompetent in some type of way. That way, whatever you was rewarded would come to them. Okay? But yeah, like I said, you got an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend that tried to kill you because they're jealous of you, as well as your mother who tried to kill you as well. Okay? These people are out of their minds, bro. All for the love of money. And you know, what I find amazing is these sick ass bastards think they're supposed to have everything. These sick ass bastards think they're supposed to have everything for their damn selves, but for some reason, they think you're not supposed to have anything. It's just sick. It's just sick. And people in your family, these individuals, I'm telling you, they're sellouts to these satanic powers that be, bro. So these people are linked up with people in power. Some of them are linked up with people in power, people in government, people in authority, people in secret societies. They're part of witch covens, satanic cults. This is the reason why they have gotten away with this for so long. This is the reason why this has been procrastinated for so many years here, okay? There's some big wigs who high up in power here, okay? Who are the wickedness in high places here. Wealthy Caucasian people in power here, who has also worked with this family to try to prolong and prevent you from getting an inheritance that is rightfully yours, okay? So there's even racism that is going on here, okay? There's racist people in power, in authority, okay? Especially if you are brown skinned and you're going through this, there are racist Caucasian people who are very wealthy, in power, know what's going on and allow these things to go on and even work with your family. Because they did not want you to succeed. They didn't want you to have this, okay? And I feel like it's not only because you're brown skinned and they're racist against you, but because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to make it. They don't want you to progress. These people have purposely tried to keep you in poverty your entire life. But these things are something that is rightfully yours. It rightfully belongs to you. Okay, you should not have to sell your soul and your ass to the white satanic powers that be. Okay, and take an oath and sign a contract to have an inheritance that rightfully belongs to you. That's not in the United States Constitution, the Bill of Rights, nowhere. There is nowhere in law that says that you have to worship the devil as your God. There's nowhere in law that says that you have to sell your soul to wealthy Caucasian people in power. There's nowhere in law that says that you have to prostitute yourself out to wealthy people in power. It doesn't say that nowhere in law. There's nowhere in law that says that you have to be a slave to Caucasian wealthy people in power. There's nowhere in law that says that you have to bow down and worship wealthy Caucasian people in power. But for some reason, they manipulate and they twist and they grossly violate the very United States Constitution that they created, that is in black and white. It is written in stone. And they violate their own rules, regulations, and bylaws every single day. And this is the reason why, to this very day, that racism lives. And what's so cowardly about it is because they know, matter of factly, that this is how things go. But they too coward to say so. I'd rather you stand in my face and tell me that you're racist. That you hate the color of my skin. Yet you intimidated by me because if you happen to talk to me over the phone, I sound just like one of your white daughters. Tell me to my face that you intimidated by me because if I was to sit in an executive meeting with you, my IQ is high enough to have an intelligent conversation with you without being ignorant, belligerent, or insubordinate. For somebody, this has been prolonged for years upon years because of racist people in power who did not want you to have what was rightfully yours. Because they wanted you to suffer all your life. They've tried to make you believe that you were nothing, that you were nobody, that you were poor, insignificant, useless individual who wasn't smart, who wasn't talented, who wasn't beautiful enough, who wasn't skilled enough, just a nobody. They even forcibly made people refrain from giving you, if you think about it, many of you have never had a pat on the back, a round of applause, a thank you, a good job, way to go, keep up the good work, or anything. Because these people purposely wanted you to feel like you was nothing, with the efforts of hoping that you would just give up on your damn self. This is what's going on, people. This is what's going on. This is what is going on. You have family members who are sellouts. They sold out to the satanic powers that be a long time ago. They made deals with the devil a long time ago. They've been devil worshipers as long as they've been alive. Whether you know it or not. They're under contract. They have taken oaths. Satanic oaths. And they belong to secret societies and witch covens and satanic cults. They know folks, they got connections in the courthouse. They got connections amongst lawyers, connections amongst insurance companies, connections amongst Freemasons, connections amongst politicians. And they all intertwined in all of this. Yeah, they is. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They wanted to ensure that you stay cursed. You have been cursed from birth. They have purposely cursed you all your life. They thought surely you've been and gave up by now. They thought surely that you've been and killed yourself by now. Or either had a psychological breakdown where they could deem you crazy, slap a mental illness on you, throw you in a psych ward, on some type of 5150 psych hole, dope you up with medication. So, because this is the reason why they have been so persistent with cursing you. They didn't want you to make it. They didn't want you to have anything. But for some reason, they think everything is supposed to be readily available for them. Spirit is saying that you will have a favorable outcome nonetheless. Okay? They have procrastinated and prolonged this situation for as long as they possibly could. Throughout this entire situation, all you've had to is faith, okay? You got an aunt or uncle who's involved here. Aunt, it actually says aunt and uncle. There's been somebody could have tried to plant some type of evidence. We got planted evidence by the enemy here. Somebody tried to plant some type of evidence on you in order to set you up in some type of way. But yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, honey. Because when you ain't living carelessly and recklessly, you ain't living in sin, you ain't commit no crimes, breaking no laws or anything like that, honey. It don't matter what it is that they try to say about you, what it is they try to do to you, what it is they try to conjure up, baby. Okay? Because you in the clear if you ain't done nothing wrong. Thus, you don't have nothing to worry about. The only people scared of the police is the people that's around here doing illegal things. Thus, they have reasons for being afraid of the police. So shit like that don't even bother me, though. But Spirit just want me to let you know. These people could have tried to plan to harm you. See, I told you. These folks so crazy. It's one thing for these fools be sitting back doing voodoo on you. Spirit told me with their magician card sitting here, they was doing witchcraft on the judge. These folks so dumb and so bold. I wouldn't even surprise if they would have asked the judge for a private meeting in his chambers, honey, to suck his dick. Okay? Because they just so bold. Like, you know, they were willing to do anything to get their way. Yeah. I told you. They even got people, either people in your family or people that your family cool with. Okay? They corrupt cops. They even got corrupt cops involved in this. Okay? They didn't even, Spirit say they didn't even done voodoo on some corrupt cops. There's some corrupt cops that this family paid to look the other way. Not to do anything, not to say anything or something like that or whatever. There's some corrupt cops that probably took some headshots and some pussy as some payments as well. That's what Spirit say. Yeah. Didn't I tell you what I just told y'all? Y'all, this just flipped right up out on my arm. On my arm. It flipped out the deck and fell right here, y'all. Let me know. They hate the color of my skin, honey. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it? They hate the color of your skin, babes. Spirit say racism is real. I'm telling you. Even those of them who sold out to these satanic powers that be for their little incentives and their comforts, the wealthy Caucasian people empower y'all. And it's so sad, like, it's really sad like this, because as much as brown-skinned people have been through, believe it or not, what y'all call black people, we have never, not even by bad parents, we have never been taught, ever in our life, we have never been taught to be racist against no race. Yet white people still feel so harshly about us. Many of us got other races of people in our families. You know what I'm saying? Many of us might even have white people in our family. So it's really heartbreaking that once you get, you know, it's like once you get to a certain tax bracket of white people, that it really strikes you that racism is real and still exists. It's sad that these people feel this way. And they so stupid, they got so much money, they buy everything. What they should buy is a genealogy report to see what's all in the fuck they blood. They would be surprised. They would be surprised. Because some of them, I can look at some white folk and tell they got a little dash of melanin in them. I can look at some white folk and tell that along the line, down there, you know, they bloodline, that they got some black in them, okay? But they be just as racist as it want to be, and it's so sad, because I'm not a racist person. I've been cool with white people. And it's, even though I have racist people working against me right now, I could not sit here and lie to you all, okay? I could not sit here and lie to you. I keep it all the way real with y'all. I have been treated worse. Even though I got white folks high up in power that's wealthy, that's working against me right now, I have people who is my race, who look like me, who have treated me worse. From people that I've been in a relationship with to people that were supposed to be my family, who has treated me worse than I have ever been treated by a white person. Yet, what's real is what's real. And Spirit say racism is real. Whether it be people you work with, people you go to school with, people, in your neighborhoods or whatever. People of my own race treats me more fucked up than any white person have. I done been cool with plenty of white people. Friends with plenty of white people. I done fed white people, provided white people places to stay, when it was like all kinds of things. You understand? Things that a white person probably wouldn't even do for me. But it's just crazy that racism is on this level. And I'm being honest with y'all. I'm 38 years old, okay? And I haven't ever experienced racism ever in my life until I realized I was a target. And I told y'all, my awakening began when I was 30 years old. And like I tell y'all all the time, it wasn't until around 33 that like all hell broke loose. And I really knew what was going on. So between 33 and 38, I've experienced racist shit, like actual hateful, evil, wicked, mean spirit, just awful things to say to anybody that when I hear it, you know, they probably be surprised as hell. Most black folks will probably get mad, act stupid, act ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I might laugh about it. And sometimes it might even be worth shedding a tear just to know that people are still this hateful. Yeah, y'all parade around here talking about you proud to be Americans, where you at least you know you fucking free, and you still smack dead in the middle of a racist ass place that ain't never been free. Ain't shit here for free. How in the hell did you think you're free? Nevertheless, y'all, premeditated murder. But what I do know, at the end of the day, like I said, even though in my own situation, what I'm going through, even with the hatred that I'm getting, and even the hatred that I get from white people, it ain't necessarily coming from people on the lower level white people. They had a few people to call me and say some old racial slurs and this, that, and the other to me or whatever. But I'm not worried about them folks. They done either been paid, convinced, or coerced by people higher up in power with money to do that. So I just laugh at them. But the ones who really pushing the envelope, who really push for this shit to be done, these are wealthy people in power, okay? Wealthy. Many of them don't come out they damn castles they live in, they mansions and shit. They make phone calls, they send emails, and they launder money around. They pay everybody else to do their dirty work, okay? They ain't gonna call you, and they damn sure ain't gonna pop up on your doorstep they damn self. They just gonna send somebody else. Them motherfuckers. That's where the orders come from. So even right now, that's where the racism lies. That's where the racism is real. Those individuals are working against me. Okay, and doing this, but I just told y'all, for somebody, you have had multiple inheritances that was left for you, and every last one of them was stolen from you. These people didn't want you to have nothing. And I'm telling you, there's nobody in this damn world. You might think a lot of shit is your business, but you'll be surprised at what the fucking government know. Okay? The government know a whole lot of things you may not think they know, especially when it comes to money. It don't matter if you are super genius minded, whether you got a talent, a skill, or ability, or a specialized hobby, you mystical or magical in any type of way, whether you born in wealth, you hit the damn lotto, or you happen to come into wealth in any way. Ain't no wealthy person in this world on no level, and the government don't know what the hell you got. They know exactly what the hell you got, and they keep track, especially of very smart people, very talented people, people with special gifts, and people with a whole lot of money. Because all those persons coming together are the very persons who could overthrow them. And they ain't having that. That's why they watch you so close. That's why everything that they come up with is spyware that's created and meant to invade and violate you purposely. Yeah, it's set up that way. Yeah. So when there's a data leak or whatever, that shit wasn't done accidentally. That's purposely done. That's purposely done. I keep telling y'all, many of y'all have devices in your house. Most of the things that's in a lot of y'all houses right now was made in China or Taiwan somewhere, okay? And that goes for a whole lot of things. Many of you have smartware devices in your home right now, okay? For one, it's spyware, okay? Two, for those of you who know that, you assume that it's only the government is watching you. What you are not aware of, because you didn't pay attention, is that data, that information is being funneled to China. China been spying on American citizens and know every fucking thing that's going on over here. I'm gonna give you an example. All of you who have those, who have the camera, the Ring camera doorbells, okay? All of you who get the cameras to go in your houses and different things like that, okay? Well, now you can buy those as many if you want to and put them up, okay? But if you want any type of cloud storage or anything like that, for some of them, you pay. If you look at the directions that comes with those things, look in the back of it at the directions, or go online and pull up the company that it says that these brands are, where they come from. And you will begin to see a whole bunch of Chinese lettering. If you go in and you pay for the cloud storage space, and the cloud storage is where like it's recording all the time, okay? So anytime it picks up like any movement or motion, however you got it set, it records it and it saves it in there, okay? That way you can go back into your cloud storage and pull this back up. Well, for some of those devices, you have to pay for those cloud storage, okay? Any of you that have, and it's a lot of them that's like that, okay? So I don't have to necessarily name no particular brand. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast like that, okay? Because just about all of them, you have to look into it though. Most people, you think because there's products is sold in the United States, or you can buy it online and it seems like it comes from a American-made company. It does not. It does not. Especially when it comes to technical things, technology, electronics, and things like that. Y'all should know a long time ago, China can make things faster and cheaper. Okay? And it's a lot of businesses, it's a lot of companies who get their products made in China for a whole lot cheaper. Okay? And that shit comes over here. China has a whole lot of things that's being sold in the United States right the fuck now. And all of that data, all of that information is getting funneled back to them. That goes for stuff that's online. That goes for stuff that you can buy readily every single day. But if you look into it, most people buy something, hook it up, start it up, whatever it is, and you go on about your business. You bought it because you liked it, you wanted it, okay? But you don't really look into the company that it comes from, where it was made at, where the data for this device goes, who it goes to, okay? Look down in the fine print. Nobody ever reads the fine print. Just because you look at your instruction manual and it's in English and you speak English, you happen to believe that this comes from an English channel. But if you flip to the last page at the very damn bottom, when it shows you the company, it's for somewhere over damn seas, and then up under that, it'll show some Chinese lettering and different things like that. This is a company that is originated in China, which means every type of anybody who has that device, okay, there is data that is being funneled back to China to tell them how many people have this device, how many people is using this, how much services of this, that, and the other, and it's collecting all of your data. A lot of products are like that. A lot of products are like that. A lot of you don't understand. If you order anything off of Wish, if you order anything off of AliExpress, if you order a lot of those little sites like that, especially sites where it seems like stuff is like dirt cheap, yet it takes a long, long time for it to be shipped to you, it's being shipped from China. That's why. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick. I kind of got off topic real quick, but I just wanted to give y'all that information. People got to wake up and realize what the hell is going on, okay? I told y'all a long time ago. I've told y'all several times. The United States been in bed with China for a long time ago. They scared to really tell the American people because they're afraid of civil unrest. They afraid of Second Amendment gun toting all American folks rising up against them about being sold out. But they did a long time ago. They did a long time ago. And this is the reason why they spend so much on keeping y'all entertained. Nevertheless, or distracted, we have premeditated murder here. Spirit is saying that this King of Swords here, this King of Swords here, this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this person's murder was premeditated. This person was murdered for the purposes of them taking this money here. But I feel like these people came together and could have even planned some type of premeditated murder against you here, okay? You could be a targeted individual. These people have been doing voodoo on you. They have been working against you. They have stopped at nothing to try to keep you in poverty here, okay? I feel like you could be a privileged lady or a privileged man. You was never meant to be in poverty here, okay? I feel like a combination between your family and people who have been inserted into your life, as well as Caucasian people in power that your family is linked up with, have worked in conjunction together to keep you basically hidden. They never wanted you seen. They never wanted you heard. They never wanted you to succeed. They never wanted you to make it. It's like it's like you have been the government's little test dummy secret. Okay? And they wanted to keep you like that. They had no intentions at all of you awakening. And if you did, they wanted to have ushered in their new world order and their antichrist by the time you did. Or either keep you brainwashed and dumbed down under mind control until they were successful with killing you. But it didn't quite happen like that. Spirit is saying that these individuals that's involved in this situation, from this person's death to this money madness situation here that they tried to steal, they ain't nothing but gold diggers. Spirit is saying, okay? They ain't nothing but gold diggers. We have family blockages here, okay? So you could have blocked these people out your life. Where'd it go? You could have blocked these people out your life, okay? We also have here, somebody's mom is a hating ass bitch here, okay? So you definitely have a mama who is involved, okay? Who has been working against you. There's a lot of gossip that's been going around about this premeditated murder. A lot of gossip that's been going around about this money and these legal situations and what's just been going on pertaining to this situation here. They've had people watching you, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that these people are liars. I told you, they lied in a court of law. They perjured themselves in a court of law, okay? They lied to the judge. And I think this kind of court, I don't really know, okay? I don't really know, but I think like these type court proceedings, is it just like the people involved in the case and you're just standing before the judge type of thing? I don't know if they have like a judge and jury with these type of cases. So like if like these people were lying, I feel like they were lying directly to the damn judge, you know, type of shit. But you know, I'm not really sure how the proceedings for this type of stuff go. So I really just get the feeling that these folks are like lying, looking in the eyes of the judge and lying directly to the judge, which is like, you know, really kind of cold-blooded. So like, you know, so we have the whole family is in on it. So you have a whole family of individuals who have been in on this situation here, okay? Once again, we got murder was the case. This person was murdered, okay? Premeditated murder was involved in this situation in an effort for them to get this money here. We have crooked government officials here, okay? Spirit is making sure that is known. Crooked government officials, corrupt cops, okay? are involved with procrastinating this, holding this up, targeting you, okay? Trauma, forcing trauma upon you, okay? I kept seeing contracts in that other thing. Spirit is saying that these people are contract or under some type of contract, blood contract here, okay? They could have even put your name down as a blood sacrifice, like ensured these satanic powers that be that they were going to be able to sacrifice you in an effort for them to get this money. I feel like they stole these inheritances from you, okay? But the bitches got greedy, okay? May have taken out some type of fraudulent insurance claim on you, or either they was told by these satanic powers that be that they were successful with killing you. Not only could they get the insurance policies, but they would also get paid for your death as well. Could you imagine that? Spirit is saying that angels watch over you, though. These people are all the way out their mind. Like, for real. Like, seriously. Spirit, yeah, we got wicked witches here, okay? So there's definitely people amongst what's going on here, what's happening, what's being done, who are wicked witches here, okay? These people who are in power, who are been behind things that was going on, Spirit is saying that they have been abusing their power and authority to manipulate and control, okay? Period, point blank. Oh, guys, I'm so tired of this energy here, okay? But obviously, this needed to come out yet again here, okay? But for this here, because I seen great fortune. I seen sudden wealth. I don't feel like this like a couple $100, y'all. I don't even feel like this a couple $1,000, y'all. And it's with as many people that's involved. You know what I'm saying? The more people you get involved in the situation, one or two things is happening. When you have the more and more people involved, that means more and more people have to be paid off, okay? That also means that there's more and more people at risk, that somebody's going to slip, somebody's going to talk, somebody's going to snitch, somebody's going to say something, okay? About what's going on here, okay? You, as any career criminal, most career criminals commit crimes the fuck alone. Why? Because when you have a whole shitload, a lot of people committing a crime together, the group is bound to get caught, okay? And here we got murder and money. Death and money is this case. Okay? And they've been working against you, trying to stop you, block you, hinder you, halt you in any way they can. You know, while all of this is going on. But this is plain and simple with these people, okay? And with the devil coming out, these people got predictive patterns of behavior. This is what they do. They do this shit all the time. They sacrifice people for money. I guarantee you there are multiple other people in your family who has died. I can name off several right now that these people's bodies need to be exhumed, that there should be an open investigation on their death. And I can tell you exactly what was going on with them leading up to their death, and even spake to some of them, and they was just fine 1 minute, and then all of a sudden they was dead. They were murdered. I'm telling you, they were murdered. There's several people that I know personally was murdered. And see, the thing y'all have to understand about me, I'm naturally intuitive. I'm naturally empathic. I can feel and sense a lot of things, okay? I'm also a visionary, so I can foresee things before they even happen. I can see a lot of things. Okay? And unsettled spirits who have passed on communicates with me in various different ways. So a lot of times when I come on here and I talk about people who have passed away, and it seems like I'm being very blunt, especially when I'm telling y'all things, people that may be in my family or whatever, it may come off like, oh, that's cold-blooded to say this, to say that. You don't understand. These people have come to me and want me to get these things out, because either people are not aware that they were murdered. Okay? A lot of times when with crossover spirits, some of them, their souls are not settled or not at rest. or either they're stuck in between worlds and they're not able to cross over. I help spirits cross over. Other people conjure up spirits to manipulate them, or conjure up demons to manipulate the dead for their purposes. The communication that I have with the dead, I don't have to conjure up anything. The dead will communicate with me for me to relay something pertaining to their life, something that went on with them, something, that to let it be known that they were hurt or they were harmed, or something was a lie, or something, whatever that they need to get out, whether you like it or not. I can tell you specific facts about people close to me who have died. And I can do them in order. I know they were blood sacrifice. Right before my daddy died, we was talking like every single day. He would call me, and it was the first time ever in life, because the majority of his life he was locked up. I'll never forget it. That man it had got so bad that man had even asked me to get a place, because I was still living with my ex at the time. We were still living together. My dad asked me for the first time ever in life. He said, get a place and let your daddy come and stay with you. He said, I won't interfere with your life. I won't interfere with your relationships or anything like that. Because at first, when he first got out of prison, he did not want me to be a lesbian. He let that be known. But I was full grown. You don't understand what I'm saying? But this was the first time ever in life. People don't even know that he was talking to me like that. So the things I say, some people may say, oh, that's shade or what. If you understand, my dad is gone. He passed away. This ain't gonna hurt him now. They can't dig him up and throw him in the fuck prison now. I'm being told to say these things on purpose to let you know what the hell happened. And it doesn't mean that he was a perfect person, had a perfect life, or didn't do anything wrong. I'm not telling you that the fuck at all, because there's a whole lot of shit that was done that wasn't fucking right. But that don't mean it's okay for somebody to fucking be murdered. He was murdered, okay? And what you're not going to do is tell me that somebody spends umpteen fucking years, 20 plus years in the penitentiary, as one of the worst fucking diabetics, head being rammed into to brick walls and thrown in motherfucking the hole, and being refused his medication and didn't fucking die just to get out, and not even out long, and then all of a sudden he died. See, they don't even know all the conversations. I know about the insurance policies. I know about the money buried. I know about the dope buried. I know about a lot of things they don't think I know. Spirit told me, don't say nothing about it. He was telling me about all of this. Daddy started calling me and was talking to me 30, 45, hour long. 30, 45 minutes, hour long conversation. This man never talked to me like that. That one time he wanted me to get a place. He said, get a place and let your daddy come stay with you. He had never asked me that before in my life. And I didn't have the money. I would have done it, but one, I didn't have the money to do it, and two, it would have been a knockout, drag out fight with my fake phony ass mother. Cause she hates two things with a passion. That's me and my daddy. That man had did that right before he died. There was a lot of things that was going on with his old lady. He had dope and money that mysteriously came up missing. He called and told me, I know she stole my money. Then when he told me, I said, well, I'm going to work on it, Daddy, because we ended up talking about the place when he asked me about the place. I said, I'm going to work on it. And he said, well, I'm going to go stay down at your grandma's house. until you figure something out. That's when he left his old lady house and he went to stay down in my grandma's house. He wasn't getting his meals properly. He had to eat a real bad diabetic. You have to eat properly and on the regular, and you got to have your insulin. Multiple insulin shots a day. It's a must for him. His old lady, the house stayed cluttered. He was steady getting his getting hurt and different things, and the house not getting his meals properly, different things. Feeling weak, getting sick and shit. And see, they tried to kill him right before that. He had a brand new fucking truck and ended up calling me. Was in a bad wreck. They was trying to kill him in that wreck, but it didn't happen. Right after that, the dope and the money come up missing. He had a whole shitload of money come up missing. His old lady took it. Then when he called me, he was telling me all this shit. Wanted me to get a place. See, they here people don't even know he was talking to me like that, bro. I ain't told him nothing. Don't even know. I know about dope. I know about the money. I know where shit hid. I know about the insurance policy and some more shit. Why they trying to play me? Why they trying to hold me, bro? I could ruin their whole fucking life. Why they playing with me? But I ain't never been a snitch. I ain't never been a rat, bitch. I found out that you was targeting me and my baby. That man said, well, I'm going to stay down at your grandma's house. Because his exact words, it's a little cleaner. And at least I know I can get food to eat. Okay? It wasn't long. He wasn't at my grandma's house. A couple weeks. Now, after something had went on too, where they had ended up going on a camping trip. They tried to take him out on their camping trip. First time ever in life I ever known. It ain't many black people. Okay, first of all, you need to understand, ain't many in the hood poor black people that going out to the cabins by the lake. They ended up going out to the cabin. I wasn't invited, my daughter wasn't invited, but a whole group of them ended up going to the cabin. They tried to take him out down at the cabin. That didn't happen though. He wasn't at my grandma's house, bruh. A week or two. And he popped up dead. His mother don't work, don't drive. At home all day, every day. Your only job was to make sure that man ate and took his medicine. And he ended up going to a diabetic coma at your house. And you don't know nothing and you ain't see nothing. Right? She killed him. I know the truth. It should be an open fucking murder investigation right now. And he was coming up out that coma. They called me, bruh. He went into that diabetic coma. It was 2 whole fucking days. He went in that he went in that diabetic coma. He went to the hospital. Show y'all how shit works subliminally. He went into the hospital, y'all. December 23rd. He was there a whole 2 fucking days before they even called me. They called me Christmas Day. I'm finishing cooking a big dinner, baby finished opening it. I dropped everything and went to that hospital and was at that hospital every day. I sat in that motherfucker when nobody else. I sat in that motherfucker while they came in there and washed his ass, y'all. He was still in a coma, but I know he was coming out of the coma, y'all. He was moaning and groaning and making noise like he was trying to come up out of there. And I know he was about to come up out that coma, because when the people would come in there, was a man and woman would come in there and wash him up, clean him up. And when they would turn him over on his side and go to wipe his, clean his behind, he will flinch up and squeeze his butt cheeks so tight like he ain't want nobody back there. He ain't want nobody touching him back there. But cautiously, it's like he knew. He was in the coma, but it's like he knew what was going on. He was trying to come up out that coma. He was about to come up out that coma, y'all. Every fucking time that his people found out I was at the hospital, they would come running up there. He was about to come out this. I sit up here and watch his old lady sit up here and slap him in the face, pinch on him and everything. Wait, get up, Zeke. Get up, Zeke. Why's you hitting on him like that? Why's you pinching on him like that? If he could wake up, he would wake up. But I watched his whole facial expressions and his whole body language change when all of them would come up in there and cram in that room. They finished him off in that hospital. My cousin Sherry came up in there one time. She ended up getting into it with his old lady, and they ended up moving this room. Cousin Sherry come in there and say, yeah, and or somebody said somebody put a root on your dad. His own mama killed him, bro. Should be an open murder investigation. My Aunt Linda, true enough, had previous health conditions. She was fine. All these people died 4 months apart. She was just fine. She was walking on a cane. She had a little weight on her. But she was just fine. We just see these people because the funerals was happening back to back. They all died 4 months apart. As a matter of fact, wait, Aunt Betty was next. Aunt Betty was murdered. Aunt Betty was fine. She got around fine. She drove fine. She went about her day. She did have one of them breathing machine things she had carried with her to help her with her breathing. Spirits say somebody unplugged her damn one of her kids unplugged her damn breathing machine. When she at home or sitting somewhere for a long enough time, she plugs it up and let it juice up. She didn't have to have it on her all the time, but when she went out and about and moving around, she had to have it with her. Sitting at home, she had it plugged up. Aunt Betty left to go get her grandbaby, grabbed a little breathing machine, took off. They claim they found her sitting in a car, sitting in a truck at the stop sign. Dead. That breathing machine wasn't even juiced up. Somebody that use machinery like that know they got to have it. Make sure that it's in order and proper working like it was supposed to. One of her kids unplugged her damn shit. She thought it was juiced up. It wasn't. And you have to understand how stupid it sounds. Because if a person is driving and they end up having a hard time breathing, you have to come to a stop, okay? For her to that vehicle not to keep, when you go to a stop sign, you don't put your car in park. You put your foot on the fucking brake. You understand what I'm saying? And you stop to let other traffic go through, and you slide on through the thing. If she would have just died on her own, lost control, she would have lost control of the vehicle, which means it would have kept running and either rolled off into a ditch, rolled off to the side of the road, hit some or something. This car was stopped and it was parked at a stop sign, supposedly. Somebody's around, somebody was there, somebody killed her. One of her kids couldn't even face her, wouldn't even come in there. Last minute walking through there. The other one sat in the back of the fucking church, couldn't shed a tear. She was murdered for money. Aunt Linda. Aunt Linda was just fine. Aunt Linda was at the first 2 funerals. Had seemed just fine. Like I said, she had a little weight on. She's walking on a cane. Now, the interesting thing about Aunt Linda is that her and my cousin Sherry, they was sitting somewhere one day. They was about to get a big payout. There was a big semi truck that ended up hitting them while they were sitting in the parked car. I think waiting for the kids to come out of somewhere or whatever they were waiting on. Was getting ready to get a big payout. Now the payout would have went to them both, Aunt Linda and her daughter. But with one of them gone, that means all of this settlement goes to one person. And Linda ended up dying before that settlement came the fuck in. She was here one day. She was gone the next. This woman even have a period where she was sick, where she went to the hospital, where she was feeling that nothing. The day I got the call, they already had her ass at hospice. And I'm telling you something about spirit. The easiest way for some of y'all to know if you're angelic in any way or you're a chosen one. When you have family members around you who die, they either, if they are awake and just near death, they'll ask for you. And they won't pass away until you get there. It's something that they see between this world and spirit of angelic beings that's here on earth, the chosen ones. If they're lucid and they're awake, they will ask for you if you haven't been to see them before they die. And if they are not lucid like that, like conscious like that, like they may be breathing, but you know they could be in a coma, they could be out of it, whatever, they still won't pass away until that one in particular family member get there, and then they're gone on and pass away. It's almost like one seeing God before they gone on to pass. Okay? My cousin Junior. Now, we had just had a black and white party for the first 3 who died. Me and my cousin Junior ended up being the last ones there. Everybody else ate, chilled for a little while, and left. Me and Junior ended up being the last ones to help clean up, put stuff up, and all this other kind of stuff. And it's sitting there talking. It was that next week. Junior, broad daylight, on the main street, walking. And supposedly, and got shot up in broad daylight on the main damn street. They claimed that he was walking home from church. And the cat that they put it on, I know, is a patsy. Because that shit was set up. He was a blood sacrifice. My grandmother, Geraldine Powell Harris Weston. That's her whole name, y'all. I had just talked to her. Now, although grandma was struggling with a form of cancer, she didn't go to the hospital for that. She went to the doctor for a routine check, and she ended up being stuck at the hospital. Okay? Now, what pisses me off about this is, in one of the places that's supposed to be the most sterile, the most cleanest, she caught fucking pneumonia, supposedly. How the hell do you get pneumonia after you at the hospital? Why are you at the hospital? Thanksgiving. I talked to my grandma. She sounded good. She was up. She sounded just fine. She was still at the hospital. I was cooking. I said, "Well, grandma," and she was in ICU. Okay, and my daughter was younger there. Anybody know you have to be a certain age to get in there. So I couldn't take my daughter with me. And I think my ex wasn't there at the time, so I ended up talking to my grandma, and I told my grandma, well, when my ex get back, okay, I'll let her stay at the house, and I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna bring you some food to eat and different things like that. She sounded good. She sounded fine, speaking just as clear. Oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to do all that. I don't want you to leave, my daughter. She said, my pastor came up here, and a couple other people, other people from church, and they brung her something to eat. They didn't sit right with me. I said, okay, fine. That was the last time I got to talk to my grandma, because after that, she ended up being so severe, so bad. When I got the call, when they call all the family to come to the hospital, when they call all the family to come to the hospital, your loved one is about to die. They called everybody to come and say their goodbyes. They had this woman on a full damn breathing machine. Barely breathe. Something was done to her. She was blood sacrifice. Another one that they took out while at the hospital. And it was either her husband or my fake phony ass supposed mother that ain't my mother. And I'm telling you, she was murdered. That I had just talked to these people and they was just fine. Seeing these people, they was just fine. And then all of a sudden, they did. Every last one of them. I'm telling y'all this because these should be open murder investigations. And these corrupt cops and these crooked government officials, they cover this shit up because these families is fucking sellouts. And they getting payouts for blood sacrificing their own damn people, and the government is covering it up. This is happening in states all over the United damn States, and they fucking know it. They mad because I know it. That's the reason why it's no coincidence. I was not being targeted. I don't give a damn how they felt about me. They ain't never told me. And I kid you not. Even though I've been through fuck shit all my damn life, they done worked against me all my damn life, bruh. Them motherfuckers didn't target me until after my daddy died. They waited for him to die, and them bitches been doing black magic, voodoo, targeting me, gang stalking me, harassing me, attacking me and my baby every motherfucking sense. And regards to whether any criminalistic shit that he may or may not have been involved in, the majority of them bitches, especially on his damn side, would be some dead bitches right about now. About what the fuck they doing to me and my child. And they fucking know it. They know it. I had to stop them for killing the little nigga that attacked me. And my ex-family. Had to beg that man. Found out what happened. That man said a few damn words. Where he at? I'ma kill him. Okay? Them motherfuckers didn't start targeting me until after my daddy died. But it wasn't until the fourth family member, when my cousin Junior died, that I even realized that I was a fucking target and what was actually happening. I know exactly when this shit started. They can't fuck with me, bruh. Cousin Arthur Bo Felder. Murder, blood sacrifices by the United States military. That's a fact. And they know it. I can name off some more. Cousin Nick. He was locked up. They murdered. This boy had been locked up for the goddamn longest. Claim he died from an asthma attack. He didn't fucking die from an asthma attack. He would have died from fucking asthma a long damn time ago. Y'all murdered him. You murdered him. When they found out that this boy, at the whole time that he was locked up, he never called me. One day out the blue, all of a sudden, I got a call from him. And he told me some important shit that I did not know. After that, they killed him. See, the blood sacrifices, well, when by the time I was awake and realized what was going on, the blood sacrifices were happening on my dad's side of the family. And I began to see how it happened in the row on my daddy's side to how it started happening in the row on my supposed mother's side. Because I'm telling you, people don't belong to me. These folks ain't my family. I'm telling you, some sick, twisted ass shit happened when I was born, man. And they covering the shit up. The government is covering the shit up. The sorry ass family is covering the shit up. I know they ain't got nothing to do with y'all, but I'm just telling you what it is. Somebody gonna tell the truth in a minute. And if it got to be me, so be it. I don't give a fuck how they feel about me. I bet you they won't come tell me. That's the truth. And they know it. And they know it. I can tell you specific details of every one of these people. I had just seen these people, just talked to these people. They was just fine, and then they was dead. With nothing occurring or anything being wrong. You know how you can see somebody today and you talk to them and everything is fine and this, that, and the other, and then it's like tomorrow, then the person dead. And it be the most, and it's not that because people die all the time. You understand what I'm saying? It be the tricked out, fucked out ways that a motherfucker just claim that, some shit them randomly happening. You be like, I just seen this person. I just talked to this person. This person wasn't sick yesterday. The person wasn't feeling good, not feeling good yesterday. Just a few hours ago. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was going on. How the hell is they dead today? The fuck is going on? And who the fuck was they around? You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with these satanic powers that be, bro. They don't even try to give you a reasonable explanation for people's deaths, especially when it comes to these celebrities and things. And if you think about it, if you got a mind, if you use your own mind and think for your goddamn self, the shit they be saying don't even make logical sense. They don't even care to make logical sense. It's just whatever the fuck cover story they decide to come up with and roll with. That's what the fuck they tell you. And they don't offer you no explanation. They don't answer no questions. No, none of that shit like that. That's why all these false flags and staged events happen all the fucking time, bro. Granddaddy. Sonora's Buford. My fake ass mother's daddy died. And this bitch made perfectly well. Made sure. Oh, she was there every day. Make sure she was gonna get everything when he died. Killed that man. I had just talked to him. How I know he left me something? When the shit was so bad with my ex and I was ready to go and I was ready to move out, I ain't never asked my mama for nothing. For the first time ever in my life, I broke down. I said, please, if you just help me and my baby, find us a place to stay. We got to get up out of here. We are in danger. You know that woman left me there? Me and my baby there? What type of mother do that? And your child and your grandchild in danger? I had told him for years, bro. I'm like, I'm changing my life. I'm not living this lifestyle no more. I was already smack dead in the awakening. I'm like, I'm not living this lifestyle no more. Had stopped bad, everything, bruh. Never asked this woman for nothing. Now, remind you, this is the same bitch that treated me like an abomination for being a lesbian my entire life any fucking way. If you upstanding, you righteous, you a Christian, and you got a child that's living righteously, ain't doing nothing wrong, come to you, ain't asked you for shit. This the type of bitch that wouldn't even offer her own home. You got other kids. This the only grandchild you fucking got at the time. Only one had a child. No, this bitch didn't help us. But she ain't never been there for us. And I ain't never fixed my mouth to ask her for anything. But me and my baby was in danger. And I had to get the fuck up after there. And I asked that woman, I said, please just help us find somewhere to stay. Even if it's just a 1-bedroom, I'm fine. Long as my baby got her own room, I sleep in the living room until I can find something else. Left us there. How I know my granddaddy left me something, how I know she killed him. I told you, every last one of these people, I swear to God, I can run it down. I had just talked to this man. This is when I found out that Masons was in the family, y'all. Because I told y'all that, but these motherfuckers done lied to me about everything, never taught me anything, and hid a whole bunch of shit from me. And it pisses me the fuck off to this day, y'all. I told y'all the first time I went viral, I wrote a series of fucking poems. And I sent them out everywhere. Colleges, radio stations, fucking the industry, all kinds of shit. Everybody got a hold of my shit. Put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube, everything. The shit went viral over the fucking night. Okay, and I'm talking about all kinds of shit. Okay, when I found out this bitch running her mouth like a bitch. Now, remind you, granddad ain't never did shit for me. I got one main memory of this man when I was way younger. This man fucking practically punched me in my fucking face. And if you had seen the look on my fake ass mother face, she had this duper's delight grin on her face. That man hit me in my face so fucking hard. I didn't do shit, bruh. I didn't do shit, bruh. But show you how spirit worked, because not long after that, a tornado came through. Came all the way, the very street I live on. Came all the way down Martin Luther King, y'all. And tore that whole strip up, bruh. His whole house was swept the fuck up from its very foundation. He was lucky it didn't take his life. But there was a warning. That woman sat there, amused and happy that this man had punched me in my face as a little girl like that. Knocked the shit out of me for nothing. Nevertheless, y'all, I know she murdered him. Back to the story. I know she murdered him. Now, mind you, I told you I done talked to all these people, or seen these people right before they passed away. I told you what I was going through. This man ended up calling me. How I know she ended up running her mouth like a bitch, because after I put the poems out, he ended up calling me. Now, she on three-way. One of the things these gang stalkers do is if they call you, their call and sounds like their voice is distorted. You either can barely hear them, or there's a lot of static, or they push buttons and different shit on the phone. Noise harassment shit. Different shit they do to fuck with you, okay? So, while we was on the phone, he was talking to me. He said, yeah. He said, what you know about the Illuminati? Your mama told me you know about the Illuminati, the poems and things she wrote. This I know she was running her mouth like a bitch. Why the fuck she going around here telling motherfuckers shit about, you know what I'm saying? What type of mother do shit like that? This like a bitch who will have a son as a drug dealer, and you just run around randomly telling people, oh yeah, you know old Cool Joe, a drug dealer. You had a trap spot on such and such. What the fuck are you doing? What do you mean? And remind you, so I'm surprised because this man never calls me. This man ain't never gave me a hug, never told me he loved me, never told me he cared about me. I ain't never spent no real time with him like that. I can count on one hand how many times I seen him or was around him and what the fuck was going on. So when this man called me this day, it was strange. And she was on three-way. But the man sounded just as clear and everything. But see, I know a lot about Granddaddy. Granddaddy liked liquor and he liked hoes. Literally. Okay? And you know, he was with a you know, little hanky-panky in drugs and different things when he was a little younger. But as he got older, you know, things a little bit changed. But he was all about, he was always papered up. He had a lot of money. He was a loan shark. Somebody somewhere always owed that man money. He was a loan shark. He had a lot of money to lend. You know, he was one of them old cats. They had one of them Chester molester vans. You know what I'm talking about. You remember them old box, big bubbly box looking vans that's got the color for inside with the curtains on the fucking windows and shit, and the seats turned around and shit. Get one of them old school Chester molester vans and shit. He was one of them old cats that you know was in communication quite frequently with fiends and hoes and gamblers and swindlers, okay? You understand me? He was all kind of old cat where I do something to help you, but you got to do something to want to help yourself, young gal. Type of old cat. You understand what I'm saying? So, mind you, we don't conversate like this. So when he called me, the first of the conversation was about the Illuminatis and different things and the poems that I had did. And I'm like, this low down, dirty, snitching bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, granddad or whatever. This is when I found out Masons was in the family and shit. I never knew anything. These motherfuckers ain't never told me anything. They done lied to me about everything. And they never taught me any motherfucking thing. I didn't fucking know until after I put the fucking poems out. Now, I still ain't with the shit. I still think that I don't like the fact that y'all worship the devil as your fucking gods and shit, but at least, you know what I'm saying, I'm a respectable person. I'm a loyal person. You understand what I'm saying? So whether I fucks with some shit or not, the person that I am, I know I got people in the family. You part of my family. You a part of this. What I'm not gonna do is at least not step on the toes of people who the fuck a part of this. You understand what I'm saying? So this is your fault that you fucking didn't teach me. Okay? Because each one teach one around this motherfucker. You can't hold somebody responsible for knowing the fuck something that you didn't teach him, that you didn't tell him. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, that's how the conversation began. And what also let me know that I was a target as well, y'all, is because we ended up talking about my situation. And I'm like, Granddaddy, I need to get me and my daughter up out of here. We in danger. And this man said something to me that I never forget. He said, you sure you want to do that? And it rang odd to me because I'm like, the very people who have treated me like an abomination for being gay was now trying to convince me to stay with my ex. And I'm like, it's because of some type of something that they doing scandalous. I'm like, either they trying to sacrifice me or they trying to sacrifice my ex. So when I got the hell up, I ended up having to do it on my own, y'all. I went and got a job at the cab company. I say every fucking dime I made. I would work from sun up to fucking sundown, take breaks in between time. My daughter got out of fucking school so I could be there at the bus stop when she got out of school and different shit, fed her and everything, and went back to where I saved every fucking dime. We left there with like anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000, okay? So to move and everything, I had to do it my fucking self. Nobody helped me, but I never fucking forget. And it was a trip because it was like and I knew something was up. And I'm like, well, look, I don't know exactly these motherfuckers trying to kill me or they trying to kill my ex. So I'm thinking at the time, even though I know my ex is a part of this shit and working against this, and what I'm not supposed to do is if you trying to fucking kill her, I'm not supposed to stand for nobody being killed. So if I can save her by fucking leaving, this was in my fucking mind. I'm like, well, I'm going to free her. If she's a part of something and I can free her by fucking not being around her leaving, then I'm going to do that. That's what I was thinking at the time. Not knowing all these motherfuckers. See, they wanted me to stay there. See, I know now they wanted me to stay there. So it would give them time to sacrifice me because what they was going to do, y'all, everything was already planned. They had already stole the shit. This was after my daddy died, y'all. They had already stole documentations and paperwork and shit. What they was going to do? They was going to sacrifice me. Give my inheritance, allow my inheritance to go to my fucking ex. And have my ex and my child get left with my ex and have this bitch to pimp my child out to the satanic fucking powers that be, where they was then going to take her over and traffic her. Grown her, brainwash and prostitute her out. That's exactly how the fuck it was gonna happen, bruh. I got the fuck up out of there so motherfucking quick when I figured out what the fuck was going on, bruh. But the last conversation I had with this man, he was lucid, he was fine, and everything was cool. And the conversation, the last thing we talked about, this man said, well, okay. He said, you sure you want to do that? I'm like, yes, sir. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. He said, well, okay. Now, I told you, Granddaddy papered up. He didn't forever been papered up. I don't give a damn how many hoes he fucked with, when he dabbled with in the damn drugs, alcohol, anything. He'd always been papered up, and he'd always been a motherfucking loan shark. He got houses all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers did me so dirty that when my sister and brother on my mama's side wasn't even old enough, wasn't even teenagers yet, them motherfuckers had houses in their motherfucking name, bro. I didn't have a child till I was 24 years old, but I'm the oldest of my siblings on the mama side and my motherfucking daddy's side. You would think if anybody was around here giving out fucking houses, it would have been me that got a house first, right? No. That bitch standing down the street in a house right the fuck now that she shouldn't have fucking even been in was in their motherfucking name when they were fucking kids. And I was left with nothing. But that was the last conversation we had, bro. He said, well, I'm going to work on it. He said, I'm going to get you a house. I'm going to get you and your baby a house. And if Granddaddy said something, that's what the fuck he meant. Whether you think he was right, wrong, indifferent, you liked him the fuck or not. If he told you something, that's what the fuck he meant. If he said he was going to do something, that's what the fuck he meant. Now remind you, this man ain't never done nothing for me all my life. I had no reason to think he was a fucking lie. You understand me? He was quite like, a lot like my daddy. Okay. When I was a little girl before he got locked up, you know, when you were a kid and you asked for a couple of dollars to go to the grocery store, this man was so papered up from the shit that he was involved in doing. This fool would give me $100 to go to the corner store with. You know, when every other body kid, you know, might have had a dollar or two. You know, back then $2 went a long way. Here, you can get you some 25-cent handful of 25-cent candies, a bag of chips, a pop. You understand what I'm saying? A pickle and some more shit, a freeze cup and some more shit at the corner store. Okay. Especially if you went to go see the candy lady in the neighborhood. This is how it was back in the day. Y'all know back in the day you had them candy ladies and you had the bootleggers, okay? They had the hood jumping back in the day. Anyway, long story short, y'all. This was the last conversation that I had with Granddaddy. Now, mind you, this is the grandfather on my mama's side. I know for it wasn't long after this. Remind you, Sarita, my fake phone and mom, she on the phone listening to this. She knew this man was getting me a house. She didn't want me to get that house. This bitch jealous. Do you know he popped up dead right after that? She stole the house from me. And them bitches gonna pay for everything they stole for. I swear for Lord on my life. This ain't. Yeah, I know I be doing story times for y'all. And this might seem like a story time, but this is real fucking life, bruh. This my real fucking life, bruh. This shit is for real, bruh. This ain't make believe. This ain't fairy goddamn time, fairy book time. This is real. Now, one of these people's murders was investigated, bro. They was murdered. I'm telling you what I know. I'm fucking psychic. When we went to the burial of my grandmother Jules' funeral, when before they get rid of the lower the casket down, I was standing right in behind my fake phone and mom, and I'm crying. This bitch turned around and gave me a look so cold, but like the evil eye look, y'all. A demon jumped out this bitch face, not a tear rolling down her eyes. This bitch gave me a look like, why are you crying? She didn't have a tear. Shed a tear for that woman. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, how in the hell could she be like that? This your mom. You know, before the fuck I did. Now, I had a closer bond with her than I did my fake phone and mom, because I told y'all when I was 6 years old, I was put on a fucking plane by myself from Cheyenne, Wyoming, back to Arkansas. And so I lived with my grandma. Okay? It's a lot of fuck shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can recount every last one of these folks that died death. I had just talked to them, just seen them. Before they died, they was fine, bruh. I could tell you verbatim what we talked about, what was going on, how they looked, how they sounded, what was going on around them, who was around them. And then they mysteriously popped up dead. Sarita made it her business every motherfucking day to be around Granddaddy, be around Sonoa's beautiful. Before he died, she did something to cause that man to die. He was just fine 1 minute. The next minute he dead. And his sister, who an Eastern Star, my cousin Arthur Bofelder's mother, all they was worried about if Sarita got the money. Did you get the money? You get the money? Why is all you motherfuckers folks is dying and all y'all care about is fucking money? These people don't even be grieving for people. All you care about is money. I ain't never been a fucking snitch. But all these people I know, matter of factly, was murdered. And the state of Arkansas let them all get away. All these people get away with fucking murder. Because they sellouts to the satanic powers that be. And they got paid for these people's goddamn deaths. I know that for a fact. That's why they all working against me. That's why they don't like me. The worst thing that ever happened in their life was the day the fuck I woke up. I'm trying to tell y'all what God love. I am the truth and they know it. That's why they're working against me. That's why they don't want me to have nothing. That's why they don't want me to have nothing. When my daddy died, he left me something. When my granddaddy died, he left me something. Money and property belong to me and my daughter. And these bitches, somebody else going through this stuff. Somebody else is going through this. And like I told y'all, some of y'all, there's multiple individuals who have passed away and left you in their will. Somebody even has a family member that you ain't never even met, that you don't even know, left you in their will. And whoever they was married to, or they children, or whoever they other family has been fighting tooth and nail to try to keep you from getting any damn thing. But they left you in their will. And this is a family member that you don't know. Some of you also have family who are extremely wealthy. And you don't know you come from wealth, to have family who is wealthy as well. Because you ain't never met them. That's a fact too. They think I don't know. They think I don't know. I sit back and let these folks think I'm stupid. I sit back and let them think I'm stupid. But anyway, guys, this video has gone on extremely long. I have all the messages here from y'all. Okay, y'all got fake family who want to work hard, who stabbed you in the back, who have ultimately betrayed you, as well as loved ones that they set up and killed. They worked in schemes and teams together, okay, to do this and steal some great fortune, some certain wealth from you, okay? And these individuals, they have got ties. Some of these individuals got ties and connections because they are in secret societies, Freemasons, Eastern Stars here, okay? Witch coven members, satanic cult members, okay? Because they linked up with some crooked government officials. This could be some lying ass politicians, okay? Some corrupt ass cops that they even coerce. These motherfuckers so bad, they around here doing black magic voodoo even on judges and lawyers and shit, okay? So you can only imagine the type of shit they've been throwing your way. But these folks is jealous of you. They envious of you and they intimidated by you. But I'm trying to tell you I'm true. I'm trying to tell you what God loves. Okay? I ain't here to rock about baby y'all ass. Okay? I'm here to tell you the truth. You got a grandma, or a grandpa, hidden enemies, crazy cousins, shicey individuals in on a setup, your mother or your father, your sister and your brother, a husband and a wife, an aunt or an uncle who is a part of this shit. Just period. But there is a judge. There is a fire sign judge, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here, okay, who is about to make a ruling, who is about to make a decision pertaining to somebody's death and pertaining to some money. Just period. And I can keep going on with them deaths, y'all, okay? I can keep going on with them deaths. I just did a reading the other day about another family member, Shania Ziegler. She was sacrificed. She was murdered. She ended up calling out to me. I know there was a lot of information to take, okay? But y'all have to understand, even though these folks is family members of mine and may have been involved in some, unsavory type of shit, they were murdered. They were sacrificed for fucking money. That is the point. And they want me to tell y'all these stories. Because they want y'all to know. They coming to me for a reason, to let y'all know that they were murdered. Shania Ziegler, Larry Ziegler, Betty Scott, Linda Johnson, James Rideout, Sonoris Buford, Arthur Bo Felder, Jewel Dean Powell Harris Wesson, Nicholas, I believe his last name was Armstrong. And they keep going on. Keith, I'm not even really sure Keith's last name. That's my other cousin shares on my fake ass mother's side. He got a sister named Sherry. I got a cousin Sherry on my fake ass mama's side and a cousin Sherry on my daddy's side. Her brother was killed as well. This shit is not a game, y'all. This shit is not a game. Don't think it's a game, because it's really not. I ain't never been a fucking snitch. Because I see plenty of criminal activity. If I was a fucking snitch, I ain't never told on damn drug dealer. I ain't never worked with the damn narcs to bust in damn dope house. Bust nan gang member. Bust nan drug dealer. Bust nan prostitute. Bust nan bootleg house. All this shit. Bust nan gambling house. All this shit I have seen. Ever been around. I done seen murders happen. Been around when murders have happened. These people was murdered in cold motherfucking blood, though. And if you feeling some type of way, because I'm telling y'all that motherfuckers own damn people is killing them for the love of damn money, I can give a fuck about how you feel about me. Put your feelings in your pocket before you fuck around and lose them, because I don't care nothing about it. Because this is what's going on. And the dead is speaking through me. Because they wanted to be known that they were sacrificed for money. And that's just period. I keep going on with these deaths. I know I told y'all I'm a visionary. I know individuals right now who got illness in their bodies. How they gonna die? I know individuals right now, while they mixing and mingling with these satanic powers that be, I know ones of them right now who are going to be killed, and the satanic powers that be are going to take their organs. Because they got some good organs that they want. I know them right now. I know next individuals in line on either side to be sacrificed right now. Keep telling y'all I'm a visionary. Y'all want to keep sleeping on me. I be telling y'all the truth. All the fucking time. Y'all still around this bitch trying to downplay me like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. These folks ain't even got to be related to me. These could be amongst people in fucking power. Nobody even knows when that one poem I put out where I did the Tina Turner impersonation. At the beginning of it, I saved her fucking life. They was about to sacrifice Tina Turner. I know exactly when they was going to do it. They was going to do it in fucking October. This was right around the time that damn musical came out. And she was going to be, she was going to see the musical performance that was being done about her and her life. Okay? With her music and different things. That's going to sacrifice that woman. They ended up not sacrificing her because I did the Tina Turner impersonation, and her son ended up dying. There wasn't no fucking coincidence because the God still had to be fed. A sacrifice still had to be made. They gonna circle back around. But I saved her life then. I saved her life. They was going to sacrifice that woman. I knew it. I ran through the house crying. The night it hit me. That husband of hers sitting back, planning, plotting, and scheming, been doing so for the longest. Anyway, I ain't gonna say no more about that. But they was gonna sacrifice that woman. I saved her life from doing so. But satanic powers that be is satanic powers that be. They don't change up for nobody. They might delay some shit. They might switch up and this, that, and the other. But, you know, it still is business as usual. They still with the satanic, masonic, demonic shit. Always. There's been plenty other people. When shit goes on with them, especially when it comes to these damn celebrities and shit, because these people, it's so predictable how they be mistreating these folks and what they be doing to these damn folks. I tell y'all all the time. Y'all want to listen to me. Y'all rather listen to the same regurgitated mess about a divine masculine, a divine feminine, your person this, your person that, and relationship this, relationship that. I don't even understand how y'all can sit up and listen to stuff about relationships every damn day. Y'all don't even allow life to happen when as it relates to your damn relationships. If you was with somebody in love with you who wanted to surprise you and propose to you, it wouldn't hell matter because you sitting up listening to damn people telling you crazy shit every day about a divine masculine, a divine feminine, a karmic, a twin ray, a soulmate, a twin flame. The same crap over and over and over again. Ain't but a few people online who is really giving people news that they can use. Who is really saying something and doing something to heal people, help people, uplift people, guide people, teach people, awaken people. That's the point. Anyway, guys, I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You all can follow me at Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 on Instagram. And if there's anyone who is feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, you could do so through Cash App, which is $TiffDiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/F36Diamond. Okay. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. And real quick, y'all, I just want to say something else that y'all can pay attention to, especially for those of you all who are targets. Another thing with those conversations that my daddy's people don't know that me and my daddy had, okay? One of those long conversations that we had, well, real quick. Remember when I told you all that he ended up calling me and telling me that, he had money and his stuff had came up missing and all this other kind of stuff. Another thing that goes on, especially if you are a target, is there's things that happen to you at the same time it's happening to other people close to you, okay? And some individuals will call you or see you, you talk to them, and they'll tell you things. So it was interesting because I remember telling Daddy that when that happened, the day that he said it happened was the same day that my wallet came up missing, y'all. Okay? And I remember it like it was nothing. I actually remember the exact same day and it's the reason why I have such a ugly photo on my last driver's license picture, because I was pissed off that day. I had to go and get a new driver's license and everything, okay? And I'll never forget that day, guys, okay? Because, we had a routine, okay? My ex would get off from work and different things. My daughter would get out of school, okay? And then, we would go get my ex from work and different things like that or whatever. So, and when we got back on our side of town, we'll stop at the store or the gas station, whatever we had to do, grocery store, whatever we had to do, before we go home, then we'll be at home for the rest of the evening. So this one in particular day, guys, okay, and it was like clockwork because my ex carried like a little bag, a backpack type of bag with her stuff in it. My daughter, of course, had her backpack and her lunchbox and different things like that she would have with her in the back seat, and I would have my purse. Okay, now I keep everything in my purse. This one in particular day, I'll never forget. I ended up sitting my wallet in the little, the little armrest part in the car where you can rest your arm to sit in between the seats. My wallet's sitting in there. So remind you, we had stopped by stores and everything on our way to the house. Okay, so I had just seen my wallet. It was just there. We're the only ones in the car. We get to the house, pull in, park. We all get out the car. We go in the house. Soon as I walk in the house, I'm like, damn, I left my wallet in the car. I go right back out to the car. My wallet is not there. They used my ex to steal my wallet. This wallet had my driver's license in it, me and my daughter's social security cards in it, medical insurance information, like, everything that one would keep in their wallet. She used this and took it and gave it to people, and this is how they was able to steal my identity and use this to steal the policies and shit from me. Okay, so when I talked to my dad right after that happened to me, I actually didn't tell my dad that this had happened to me until the day he had called me and told me what had happened to him, where his money and stuff was stolen and different things. I said that's so interesting because the day that you said that this happened, my wallet came up missing, and that's how the conversation began and what we were talking about or whatever. And he said something in front. He's like, yeah, they stole my money. And what I mean, he told me, I know exactly who did it, okay? Which and he was like, he believed it to be his old lady and this, that, and the other, but he was so pissed off about it is when he said that he was gonna go down to his mom's house, okay, and stay there. Okay, which is where he went and where he stayed up until he died. Now, remind you, like I told you, he wasn't there but a week or two, and then all of a sudden he popped up dead. I was talking to him every day of those days where all these things are happening, and his people don't know this. His people don't know this. Even to this day, they don't know the shicey ass shit. I know the shicey ass shit that they were saying about me when they were at the hospital. Okay, because somebody would end up calling me and then hang up the phone, and the shit was recorded on my answering machine. Okay, where other individuals on his side of the family talking about me like a dog, saying all kinds of shit. Now, in between that, got a cousin Nina that was calling me, and she's the instigator. She the one that loved to keep up shit. Okay, was steady calling. You the power of the attorney. You got the overall say, ready to pull the plug on him and not. I was the power of attorney over my daddy, as well as everything that was left for his insurance. That was supposed to come to me, and they know it, and they stole it. And I was nice enough, and I told my cousin, I said, no, you know what? No, I'm gonna let his mama decide. She's still living. So when they decide they want to pull the plug on him, it's going to be their decision. It's not going to be mine. Okay? Because I know he's trying to come up out this coma. Okay? But he had been in the hospital for a while. They did this shit right before his birthday, y'all. They went in there in Christmas time. He's an Aquarius, okay? His birthday was getting ready to be in January. Okay? They pulled the plug right before his birthday and ended up burying him on his birthday. Okay? How they subliminally do shit. They did this on purpose. They did this on purpose. But I told y'all that real quick just to let y'all know, especially for those of y'all who are targets, how shit get done, how subliminally information comes to you, and how sometimes things happen to people around you. Okay? And you could have been and went through something or whatever, like for instance, like how I just said, my wallet ended up getting stole, and on the same day, My daddy found out his money, his dope, and different shit ended up coming up missing. But they had no idea that I was having all these conversations with him. And the other conversation we had with him, something was going on, but he was so hostile that day. He was so hostile that day. He wanted me to know. He called me and he kept on saying, "Your mama lied. Your mama lied." And all I could say, he was so hostile, all I could say, "I know, Daddy. Your mama lied." I know, Daddy. He was dead after that. He was dead after that. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all one more thing and I'm going to wrap this up because this video done went really long, y'all. Okay? Y'all know how the entertainment industry love making a mockery of God. Okay? They have a lot of different subliminals that they use. Okay? For those of you who have T names, okay, and you are a Pisces, you are automatically a target. Okay? All you have to do is pay attention to the signs and the symbolisms. Okay? The satanic powers that be, you see them a lot of time, especially with these celebrities and things, when they do their videos and things, you always see that. Even in movies, you see them in water. Okay, the water and the fish make references to Christ. Okay, they claim that Christ was crucified on a cross. When you look at a cross, it looks like what? The letter T. Okay? And if you are a Pisces, that means you are a water sign. The symbolism for Pisces is fish. The water, the fish, and the cross. Okay? All symbolize individuals with T names who are Pisces. You are automatically experimented on by the government, and you are you ever heard the phrase when somebody be like, dot your I's and cross your T's? Cross your T's. Who died on the cross, they say? Christ. This is the reason why people like myself, my name is Tiffany, and I am a Pisces. When somebody cross you, it's the same way Christ was crossed, when he was crucified on the cross. Okay, crucified. Okay, so when we get targeted now, it is like us being persecuted. It is like us being crucified, and many of us end up being blood sacrificed. Okay. Look for the signs and the symbolisms. The truth is in plain sight and it's right before your face. These are the things that the satanic powers that be, that the entertainment industry hide in your face all the time. They make a mockery of God all the time. And the only things with Luciferianism, devil worship, Satanism, however you want to look at it, is they flip everything. Everything that they say, people make reference to as far as God, Lucifer, they flip it. Okay? Y'all need to understand the real lies, okay? And what's going on in this damn world and what's really happening. These signs and these symbolisms are everywhere. Okay? I got a uncle whose name is Tadaro. He's got a T name and he's a Pisces. He is also a target. I know that they're going to sacrifice him. Actually, one of the individuals on my daddy's side who's actually vigorously working against me right now to completely out her damn mind. Her name is actually Tiffany too, and she happens to be a Pisces. What you don't know is she's a target her damn self and been deemed as mentally ill for a reason. She will also be a sacrifice for that side of the family. So there's a whole lot of things I know. I'm psychic, I'm intuitive, I'm empathic, I'm a visionary, okay, a revolutionary, and a lot more things. A prophet, okay? And I was put here for a reason. And this is the reason why these people hate me. But I'm telling you, if any of you have a T name and you happen to be a Pisces, you are indeed being crossed. You will more than likely have been watched your entire life, are being experimented on by the government. You have been set up by your people to be sacrificed. And you are a targeted individual. Okay? That's a little food for thought right there, okay? You can look into that. Anybody can look into that, okay? Look into the symbolisms of Christ, okay? And then go to the entertainment industry and see those symbolisms that gets grossly used in their perverse videos and songs and different things that they do. It's right in your face what's going on in this world. And these people spend millions of billions of trillions of dollars keeping people brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind controlled, entertained, and distracted. So either you don't know, you ain't aware, you don't care, or you just blind to it. But this is matter of factly what is happening every single day. And it has been plotted, planned, schemed, set up by the satanic powers that be. They have a playbook of events that has already been pre-planned, predetermined, pre-organized, that they are rolling out as specifically at different times. And this is done on purpose. Many things comes as a shock or a surprise to most people, and you're unaware that it's already been predetermined, pre-set up, prearranged well before it occurs. And it's because the satanic powers that be are behind it. It's because these demonically possessed as beings and power are behind it. They're making a fool of you, and they're making a mockery of you every single day. And they want you to be too stupid to realize it. But the day that you are able to see evil and hear evil, and you have the audacity to speak of evil, is when they vigorously began to attack you and stop at nothing to try to silence you. Because they don't want a world full of awakened people. But anyway, guys, that was a little food for thoughts. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Peace.